Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos. We're about to retrieve the data, just checking out the stuff that I got from the previous reward, and there we have it, our very first retrieve the data mission with hero experience points, schematic experience points, and spring it on gold. And we are of course going to be playing with Base Kyle. There we have him. So retrieve the data. I actually made a video dedicated to how I like to play these missions with some of my different legendary characters. But now we're going to be looking into playing retrieve the data at the complete beginning of Fortnite with the green uncommon constructor, and the concept is entirely the same and it is just as easy. Start by looking for the balloon up in the sky. It may not be visible from where you are starting, but as you can see, we found it there. And the only thing we need to do now is move in that direction until Ray's gonna be telling us that we located the landing site. So easy peasy paint, and with the landing site located and no difficulty pylons that I can see in the area, we're just gonna find out where to be building the base. And this is a tip that I got in a comment, really, that when you move into the white circle with the black exclamation mark, you are at the right spot. Normally what I did was to look up in the sky and find the area where it is at the exact corner, but super cool tip about just checking out when your arrow is in the white circle. So that is how I've been doing it ever since. So just a really cool example of how much you guys are helping me in the game as well. So keep posting that stuff down there. It was my ambition when I started out with this mission here to find a pylon to increase the difficulty, because the game is a little too easy without it. So I ended up burning a great deal of my time trying to scout the entire map. I really expected to see this pylon somewhere, but it wasn't there, which was a shame, but it just made for an easier game to complete. And of course I farmed resources as I always do in Rescued Survivors. So all in all, a great deal of time fiddling around in the map without finding this pylon that I don't really know why it isn't here, but apparently in some missions it just isn't. Once again, I know where the husks are going to be spawning. I can see that from this cloudy area on the map, but also from where the tentacles are. And I'm just building a small fancy area here where I'm going to be placing my wall darts, because it is the only real trap that I have to work with right now. I also have a ceiling sapper, but it's just not really that good. So what I know is that the husks are going to be spawning up there. They're going to be coming down here. Some are going to be walking down the slope. Some are going to be just jumping off the cliffs. And they're going to be moving towards this area here, shooting down the balloon. And I can really feel how weak I am now since I can't one-shot it. Putting up a ceiling, putting up the walls, putting up the slants, so that my balloon data is completely secured by 2 layers of walls on every side. And then I put down my base to fortify the area and make sure that anything that attacks these walls is going to have damage repelled back onto them. So yeah, this is pretty much it. There is really not more I need to do, because I have the uncommon version of this hero. I do need to heal these walls every once in a while, and I can see the husks are trying to push through the wall up there. So going up there to open it up completely and just give them a much better path to work with, so that I'm even more sure they're going to select that area. And then I'm just placing traps to make sure that when they come from there, they're going to get shot as well. So I have traps up by the stairs where they made a hole, and I have traps down here so that when they're going to be coming down there, they kind of showed me they want to go that way. So knowing that, there is no reason to spend a lot of resources to combat their AI instincts. I'm just going to go with the flow on where I can see they want to push through and make sure they die when they do that. With that up and running, it is pretty much just about farming resources once again, emptying crates, getting ammunition for my guns, making sure that I have as many resources as possible for the next mission. And for some reason these idiotic husks wanted to smash the stairs I made for them, but it's okay. As you can see, this is also a nice place to go up and just shoot some of the things as they are coming, but not really that needed. The thing that killed the most husks for me here, of course, the wall darts, but besides that, the base that reflects a lot of damage back to the husks, making sure that they, when they get to the base, and a lot of them do, they're going to be taken out when they hit it. And every once in a while I just like look back at the base to check out how are the walls holding, how are they looking. They become more transparent as they are damaged. When they start appearing a little transparent, I run back there, hit the F button to repair the wall, and then I go out to farm more twine and, you know, fine grain mineral powder or whatever kind of mineral powder it is that I'm getting here in the very early game. Also trying to get a lot of these plots that I need to use if I get other traps later in the game. I'm just stashing up on these things so that I can prepare all the time. Oh, rough mineral powder, that's what it's called. So stashing up on everything, completely easy mission when played this way here as a constructor. Of course I did place some 9 traps I think in total, but still a very cheap resource-wise mission to make with a small base, 9 traps, and of course the constructor's base down there, filling up on resources while, yeah, the game kinda does its own thing. I know this was only a power level 3 mission and I couldn't upgrade it with a pylon, but regardless, I'm sharing with you guys here the score that I had, the reward that I'm going to be getting for it, so you can see for reference if you want to be playing it in a different way. One of the things I really feel is important to emphasize is that I use very little ammunition. I haven't crafted a weapon of my own yet in the game. I have been making quite a few traps, but I haven't been spending any ore, any power cells, any rotating gizmos, no gunpowder. All of that stuff that I've been firing is like stuff I have picked up in the game, and I really like doing that as much as I can. So yeah, that was pretty much it, completing the retrieve the data mission. And next up here in the video is of course going to be me going through what I have to do in the game, or not have to do, what I can do in the game after having completed this with the rewards, the skill points, all that stuff, so that I can share with you how I am nudging the game moving forward. Alright, home-based defender unlock. Well, that's a quest we can... okay, so I need 2 skill points to do that. So apparently I have 1 skill point too little in order to complete the next mission, so I'm probably going to be taking a solo Atlas mission that I won't be recording in between this video and the next so that I can move forward, so keep that in mind guys. I'm just gonna be doing a super ninja Atlas just to get that 1 skill point before moving forward. But we now have the collection book, and they made it easier to understand what it is since I started, so that is nice. A little bit of an introduction to what we have in here, and let's just see. No, I am not putting my only good trap in here. People, come on, wall traps, no. I might as well start putting things in here right away, because the way I'm playing the game is that I need as many rewards as possible, so having a lot of duplicate things in my armory is not something I want. I have a very limited armory space compared to what I'm used to. I have like 700 on my main account. Here I have nothing, so yeah, really need to get things recycled and put in here, and completing a mission here, of course, for starting up with the collection. So that is, yeah, not that significant, but it's a work in progress kind of thing. And as you can see, level 6 we're getting 500 V-Bucks, so I guess that's a thing as well, even though I think I'm going to try to hold on to my V-Bucks here and just work with the mission rewards as much as possible, and of course the event llamas that I'm going to be getting, because I want to have as little RNG as possible affecting the outcome of my videos, so that it is as replicatable as possible. I really hope that I can like keep that focus in my videos, so that I won't suddenly be getting a lucky llama with, what do I know, a mythic constructor, and the game is going to be blindfolded easy from that point moving forward. So, but yeah, we'll cross those bridges when we get there. Right now I'm just working with what I have, and these are my schematics, so not that like amazing. That was what I had to share in this video, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching.